Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Internet and all the ships at sea. My name is Freaked Out. I'm with the BackSpace podcast, and I'm here to bring you a little bit of Binding of Isaac gameplay. Binding of Isaac is a game that I've spent a lot of time with. I've got like 300 some odd hours in it, and I have gotten my Platinum God achievement. Not on this save file, but I have gotten it before, and it's a game that I'm very fond of. Spent a lot of time playing it. Have a pretty good grasp of the basic ins and outs of the games, and yeah, it's a game that I'd like to share with some of you. So if you're watching this video, I'm basically gonna kind of give you the basics on the Binding of Isaac, why I think it's a great game, and show you how some of the power-ups work and how the game works. So let's get started. So let's pick Isaac. He's the most basic character in the game. 3 hearts, 2 speed, 2 shot power, no power-ups right now. As you progress through the game with him, you'll get a power-up called the dice that you can start with him, but for right now we don't have that. Let's just pick him and get started. So the game is organized into a series of floors. When you're on a floor, you can see basically the room you're in and the exits that you have. And you can see this room has exits to the left and right, and the map up at the top left-hand side of the screen reflects that. Controls are summarized in this first room you go into. Here's your move controls, WASD. Attacks are all on the arrow keys, and other functions are over here. I don't have a spacebar item, so I can't do that. You can shoot in 4 cardinal directions: up, down, left, and right. If you shoot while you're moving, the shots will kind of go on a diagonal angle. People call this curving your shots. So yeah, it lets you get at enemies that are a little more difficult to hit. So let's pick a direction. Let's go left, and we got a room full of flies. Try and take these guys out. The black flies that you see here are completely neutral. They won't hurt you in any way. You can run into them if you want, push them around. The other guys, these are called pooters. They shoot at you. They're kind of dicks, but they're pretty easy. I mean, this is the first level after all. What do you expect, right? Alright, once the room is cleared, the doors open up again, and you will sometimes get a little bonus. I got a penny there. So now, as you can see on the top center of the screen, I have 1 penny, 1 bomb, and 1 key going from the top down. Those things will become useful as we progress through the game here, and I'll show you where to use pennies, bombs, and keys as we go. Carrying on to the left, you get these little grubby guys. They're not really all that dangerous. They will hurt you if you touch them. They have a boss power-up, health bar at the top, which is kind of unusual. I've always wondered why that was. And we have a pill in our first chest. Now, pills can be good or bad. The problem is they change every time you play, and you never know what they're going to do until you try them. So let's try it. I found pills and ate them, and they made me slightly special. It's not a great pill, but whatever. Okay, our first item room is always open. From here on out, you'll need keys to get into them. This one is the odd mushroom, and it increases our fire rate. Decreases the size of our head, as you can see. One of the things they don't tell you about this power-up, though, is that it does decrease the amount of damage you do. So if we go to our stat screen here, you can see the sword stat at the top is down to 1 now. That was a 2 before, but the fire rate, which is the one just to the left of that, the 3 arrows, that is all the way maxed. So on the whole, it's a good power-up, but you will do less damage with that. Just something to keep in mind. Alright, so carrying on, let's go over to the right here. And we do have a bomb, so we could get these 3 cents. 1 bomb for 3 pennies is not really a good value proposition, though, so we'll just carry on. These guys follow you around the room. Sometimes you kill them completely, sometimes you just knock their heads off. When you knock their heads off, they kind of bumble around and smack into stuff, and it's kind of embarrassing. Picked up a bomb for finishing that room. Let's move on. Alright, and we got some more flies. Black flies again will not hurt you. You can walk right up to them, touch them, push them around. They don't care. Kill them to finish off the room. Pop open the little piles of poop on the ground, because sometimes they have power-ups in them. Never know until you open them up. And that's this whole floor explored. We don't have the secret room found yet. I don't have a real good handle on where it could be, and I only got 2 bombs, so I think I'm just going to roll on here. Our first boss is Headless Horseman. Oh crap. This This is not good. This is a real tough draw for your first boss. These guys are annoying. Okay, as you can see, there's two parts to this boss, the head and the horse. Ah! And the head likes to zip around the screen and do a whole heart of damage to you. The horse likes to sit back and throw bombs. Oh, God. These guys are kicking my ass. And having that lack of power is really kind of hurting me here. Let's try to avoid the shots. Okay. Alright, so far so good. I've only got one heart left, so basically I can get hit one more time and then I'm done. I'm going to try and take out the helmet first. Okay. Now this just got a whole lot more manageable. Just got to be mindful of his bombs. Oh boy. Okay, come on you bastard. I think I got a range advantage on him. I'm just going to make the most of that. Alright. Whew. Alright. So little Chad has appeared in the basement. We're going to grab these hearts. And our first power-up is a pony. Now, this gives us the ability to fly. And if we hit the space bar, we do a dash attack. Dash attack's alright. The real benefit here is the flight. This will help us get... Well, here, I'll demonstrate. Remember those pennies we couldn't get to before? Now we can just fly right over top of the rocks and grab them. So that's the big benefit that flight provides you here. That being said, I don't think I left behind any tinted rocks or anything. Let me just do a quick double check here. Some rocks you'll see, and I'll point them out when we actually spot one, but some rocks are a different color than others. And those rocks are generally indicate that there's some treasure. Pop up on this poop, nothing in there. I have a feeling that the secret room is in here. I'll try it. We'll use one bomb and see if we can find the secret room. Nope, it's not there, so we'll just carry on. I'm not going to waste my last bomb. Secret rooms will be in areas where they have a number of different rooms around them. They'll usually have 2 to 3 rooms surrounding them. The first secret room anyways. There's usually 2 secret rooms, and one of them is a little harder to find. The second one is a little harder to find. The first one, generally speaking, it'll be attached to as many other rooms as it possibly can be. So you usually find them in corners like that, which is why I thought it was there. Alright, hoppers. These guys are not that dangerous. Just kind of isolate them, kill them, pop all the poops, pick up the bomb, and on to the next room. Okay. Another fairly straightforward room. Kill these guys. No significant challenges here. Carry on. Alright, a go-ahead room. Lots of fires in here. Put them out, sometimes get power-ups. It's not really for any reason other than to kind of hammer home some of the Satanistic imagery, I guess. We don't have a key, so we can't go into the item room yet. I'm going to explore a little bit more. See if we can find a key and get into that item room before we do the boss. Alright, these guys are funneled, so pretty easy to kill. We'll just pop all these poops just in case there's a key or a penny in one of them, and carry on. Okay. Blow these guys away, and as you can see on the left, there is an arcade. Arcades are great if you got money, as I'm sure anybody who grew up in the 80s knows. Okay, we got a tarot card drop. It's the High Priestess. That one, basically, I think that's the one that summons in Mom's foot to stomp your enemies. We might use that on the boss. We're just going to carry on exploring here. The great thing about having flight is that you can hide. You can hide in areas like this. Like, see these guys? They'll shoot at me. You know what? You can't hit me because I'm in my impenetrable rock fort. But enough dilly-dallying. Let's kill these guys and be on with it. Okay, troll bomb. If I had been quicker, I would have pushed that over to one of the walls. Maybe see if we could find a secret room. But okay. Gotta spend a penny to get into the arcade. Let's do that after the boss. We'll take on the boss first. Alright, so let's just head over here to the right. Alright, our boss is Larry Jr. 2 worms, multiple segments. You can damage each one of the segments. As you kill them, they will... cornered me there. They will break up into pieces. So you want to try and cut them in half strategically. If a piece is left by itself, it just dies. If you leave 2 pieces, it forms another worm, like that. So if I can nail this guy in the middle, you'll see what I mean here. Oh, the head has way more hit points than the body segments. They run around making poops all over the place. Ugh. Pageant boy. One of my least favorite power-ups, and let me show you why. Basically all that happens is when you pick this up, you get some pennies. Big deal. Not such a bad thing if you want to go to the arcade, I guess. But as far as power-ups go, it's really not one of the best. So let's duck into the arcade here. We got 3 machines. Slot machine. This guy right here, who basically plays a shell game with you. You give him a penny. Here, I'll show you. Give him a penny. He shuffles the skulls, and then you pick one, and he usually spits out a fly. You can try and follow this, but the animation is the same every time. It doesn't matter which one you pick. You have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it. And if you don't get it, you get a fly. This guy usually coughs out better rewards than the slot machines, which is why it makes sense to play him. Oh, troll bomb. That's no good. Okay. Damn it. Not having any luck with this shell game right now, I'm telling you. Nope. Damn it. That was dumb. Okay. No reason to get hit. You know where they're coming from every time, so... Ugh, terrible. Need a key. Give me a key, damn it. 4 cents left. I need a key. Nope, that's not a key. Oh my god, no luck at all. Okay, he just coughed up a power-up. This is Scatoli. Basically what it does is it makes you wear a lump of poop on your head. But flies are now your friends. Yippee. Alright, so we're going to have to juice ourselves a little bit to get some money to play the slot machine. Blood bank basically takes away half a heart, coughs up some pennies. I'm going to do this a bunch, get some pennies. Really hate leaving an item behind. So hopefully we can get a key here. The slot machine is pretty straightforward. Put money in, sometimes prizes come out. I'm really hoping for a key here. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Nope. It's typical Vegas stuff, man. They just give you enough wins to keep you playing. Alright, we're gonna piss away the rest of our cash here. Oh, pretty fly. Now I have an orbital fly. That guy will block shots and do damage to my enemies. I'll hang on to that heart. Alright, you go kaboom now. You can blow up the slot machines. They generally cough up some prizes and stuff. It's, you know, it's kind of destructive, but it's better than leaving the room empty-handed. Alright, so let's check out what we got in the item room here. And we got the magnet, which is utterly useless for us right now because we can fly. There's not going to be any power-ups that we can't get to. Magneto, what it does is basically draws power-ups that you can collect to you. It can be a kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. So you can see, I need this heart, so it's very slowly coming towards me. Yippee! Don't need it. There's no power-ups that I can't reach because I can fly with the pony, so... kind of a waste, but oh well. Pays your money, it takes your chances, I suppose. Another benefit of flying is that you only take 1 damage from going through the curse doors here, so let's try this. Oh, what do we got here? Spiders. Boxes of spiders. Some person goes around putting spiders in boxes. I don't know why. Alright, so this is a good secret room. We got a dime, which is 10 cents, a couple of pennies, so I'm going to blow a hole into the shop. Save us from having to use a key. Oh, got a power up for that, Mr. Mega. Alright, Steam sale. This makes everything in the shops half off. Good power up to get very early. Use that and grab a key. And I'm going to take a couple more tries on the blood bank too, because there's a heart in there for fairly cheap, so let's have a couple more go rounds here. This blood bank can also spit out a power up that's quite good, but it's not going to do it this time, unfortunately, so it's going to go kaboom. Alright. And we're out of there. So let's go grab that heart before we leave, and we'll basically stick a fork in this floor. Basement 2 completed. All that we need to do is get to the exit, and we're off to the caves and or the catacombs. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's Catacombs 1. So let's get started. Spiders and flies. Flies love me now, as you can see. Because of the lump of poop on my head, they'll just kind of come over and hang out. Eliminates an entire class of enemies. It's kind of cool. Okay, these guys with the flight power, pretty trivial. Oh crap! As I say, right before I get kaboomed. Guy's like, I'll show you who's trivial. All right. Little pieces of fistula here. They spawn maggots when you kill them. If you can kill them over top of this hole, they don't spawn anything, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to explore a little more before we take on the boss. These floors, you can always come back to a boss. You can leave the boss room and come back after you beat them. So I could go beat the boss and then explore some more. There's one exception to that. When you fight Mom, oh, there's a trinket. That trinket is Pinky Eye. What that'll do is basically allow us to poison. I have a chance of poison shots. You'll see here, just watch my shots. Every so often a green one will come out. Come on, give me a green shot. There we go, 2 in a row. When those green shots hit, they poison your enemies. That does a little bit of damage over time. So yeah, between the Scatole and having flight power, these rooms are pretty trivial. Okay, boils. These guys spit out spiders, and they're real pains in the butt. So you want to try and kill them as quickly as possible. There we go. Alright, so here's what we've been saving our key for. Item room, and the power-up is Chemical Peel. Now, Chemical Peel, what that does basically is half your face gets chemical peeled. So you can see now, one of my shots is red, one of my shots is white. All the tears out of the left side of my face do a little bit more damage now. It's a decent power-up, nothing spectacular. Okay, these spiders are kind of dicks because they split into 2 little spiders. And believe me, if I couldn't fly right now, this room would be a whole lot more hectic. But I can just hang out over the bottom of this pit, and you guys can't touch me. So, on you. Alright, that's done. Here's a pill. Okay, let's see what this pill does. Hey, luck up. Awesome. Okay. Now from now on, in this run, basically that pill will be luck up every time I take it. If I get like a red and pink pill, that's luck up. But next time I play, that red and pink pill may be something completely different. Ah, crap. That was dumb. I saw it coming, I dithered, and I took damage. So now I will not be able to get into the trap room because the door won't open because my health isn't full. Because I'm a big dumb idiot. Alright, I'm gonna say I think the secret room is here. It ain't. I was wrong. So there's really nothing left for us to do but to go to the boss. Alright, our boss is the Hollow. Another segmented boss, kind of like Larry Jr. This guy just kind of bounces around the room now. So what you want to do is kind of get into one of these areas where he bounces. put as many shots in on them as you can. Same rules as Larry Jr. apply. The heads are a lot tougher than the body segments. When you cut them up, they form smaller versions. So this one's just kind of a patience fight. Just kind of hang out down here, shoot them when they bounce, wear them down. They don't do a whole lot aside from this, so they're not terribly frightening. Yeah, I got the middle section on that one, so you see all 3 segments died. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Alright, so we're back up to full health. Power-up is the 8-ball, which is not a great power-up. It increases your shot speed, and it gives you a free tarot card. It says tears up in the bottom. It lies. That's not true. Okay, so I got full health. May as well go back to the trap room. See what we can do there. The virus. This will make it so that when anything touches me, it takes damage. What the hell? It's passive. And we just have to deal with 3 waves of monsters to get it. No big deal. Kind of hoping for bombs or keys. Would like to go to the shop, seeing as how I got the Steam sale. Everything would be cheap. These guys literally can't hurt me, because they summon these flies that like me better than they like you. I mean, they're coming out of your body and they like me better. What's up with that? Alright. Kill the turret guys. Whoa, crap. Poison doesn't hurt them when they're down, but it will hurt them when they stand up. Okay. Come on. There we go. These guys have very specific ranges and areas, you know, areas that they can fire in. Okay. Alright, so that's all dealt with. We got 1 bomb for our trouble. Let's see, I think the secret room might be here. Yep, there it is. Alright. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Fortune teller machine. Spits out spirit hearts and tarot cards and fortunes of rather dubious value. Death card. Death card just does damage to everything in the room. It's alright. It's not great. What do we got here? Emperor card. Teleports you directly to the boss of a level. Again, it's alright. It's not great. Think for myself. Oh. Okay, that's another trinket. That's the Ace of Spades. That causes cards to appear more often. Suited cards, not tarot cards. But nothing's popping up. This is awful. Yeah, what a waste of time. I'm going to take the Judgment card that I came in here with, and the Pinky Eye trinket that I came in here with, and leave. And I don't have a bomb, so I can't even blow it up. Oh well. Okay, and we're out. Alright, Catacombs 2. We got 4 directions we can go in. Let's go left. Alright, lots of spiders. Hey, you know what? You can't hurt me. Because you don't fly, and I do. So neener. These rooms can be pretty hectic when you're on foot, quite frankly. But when you fly, not much stress involved. Alright, these guys. I can't remember what these guys are called, but they're kind of gross looking, and they shoot worms at you. Okay, half a heart for doing that. Gishes. These guys are called Gish. They're from another one of Edmund McMillan's Flash games. They shoot diagonally. Not that hard to avoid. Ugh. Greed heads. Okay. These guys are annoying. They take a lot of damage. They fire split shots at you. And they will knock your coins loose. If you have money and they shoot you, it'll knock one of the coins that you have loose. I thought there were 3 coins that came out of that. I guess I'm wrong. Alright. Moving on. Oh, more greed heads. Now these guys, one of the things you'll notice with these guys is they fire split shots. Let's see if I can demonstrate here. Split shots, if you're standing still, will never hit you. they go around you, but where they can get you is when you're moving. You really don't want these ones to hit you either, because like I say, it'll take money away from you. These guys, yeah, I hate greed heads. They take so much damage. The coin knock is really irritating. Okay, Spideys. Alright, and we have one. Oh, shit. That was dumb. Ran right into that guy. Doing their work for him here. These guys move kind of jerky fashion. They come towards you. They move in bursts. It's best if they're all kind of synchronized, but sometimes they get out of sync. Alright, more money, more bomb. And we got boom in the item room. So that gives me 10 bombs right off the top. And we'll pop the poops. Nothing good, so we'll carry on. Alright, we got a couple rooms left to explore here. Isaac is all about... Oh shit, that was dumb. Starting to pontificate and I got hit. Isaac is all about making the most of the resources that you're presented with. It's about getting as strong as you can on the floors that you have before you move to the final boss. There's so many items in this game. Everything, I mean, every run is going to be different, basically. Sometimes you'll end up with items and, you know, trinkets and cards and power-ups that really don't help you that much. Oh, troll bomb. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to use the curse room before I go on. Okay, a couple of chests. We got pills in this one. Don't know what either of these are. Okay, that's bombs or key. I just swapped my bombs and keys. Not a big deal. And that one is tears up. That's a great that's a great pill. I like that one a lot. Alright. So we'll duck out of here. Finish exploring. And probably go to the shop too. We have enough money with the Steam sale to make it worthwhile. Take these guys out while they're shooting. Pretty vulnerable then. You just basically cross their line of fire to get them to shoot, and then kill them. Another key for our trouble. Bee-lickers. These guys, they stay joined up until you kill one of them, and then they all kind of split off and run around the room all crazy. But as you can see, those guys are pretty friendly with each other. There's a reason why they're called bee-lickers, I guess. This is something I want to talk about here. Neutral flies. You'll see these white flies flying around clumps of poop. These guys will hit you. Even if you have Scatol like I do and all the other flies are neutral to you. When you pop this poop, the fly gets real angry. But because I have Scatol, he forgets about it pretty quick. Those guys can be a real pain in the butt. Oh, mini-boss. Pride. Okay, what Pride does is he summons bombs, and he does this 4 diagonal burst thing that'll do like a whole heart. Oh boy. Gotta watch out for the bombs. Oh crap, wasn't paying attention there. Drops the Anarchist Cookbook, which basically does the same thing that he did. Drops a bunch of bombs all over the place. Terrible power-up. One that'll more than likely get you killed. So I tend to avoid it at all costs. I just wanted to show you what it did. And I'm not giving up my flight power for something that randomly spams bombs. That would be a real bad idea. Alright, so let's have a look in the shop, see if there's anything worth purchasing. Ooh, Nun's Habit. This is a good one. It's not going to help us very much with the current spacebar item that we have, admittedly. But basically what the Nun's Habit does is every time you take damage, it charges up your spacebar item. Now, this synergizes really well with anything that gives you life. There's a power-up called the Yum Heart, which generates a full heart of health every time it's charged up. Basically, 2 hits and it's charged. So take half a heart of damage, take half a heart of damage, get a full heart back. It basically makes you functionally invincible. There's other power-ups that give you spirit hearts, and those ones will also make you functionally invincible with the Nun's Habit. I'll see if I can pick one of those up as we go, but it's all random. Okay, so our boss is the Husk. He is not that tough. He summons flies and spiders. The flies like me better than they like him. So if I stop being a complete idiot, I shouldn't have too much trouble here. See, with the Scatoll power-up, basically the flies, they won't hurt me. And our power-up is meat. Meat is one of my favorite power-ups in the entire game. The reason why is it gives you a heart health and it increases your shot power. So that's a good power-up to have. So now let's see if we can find the secret room here. We have a couple of possibilities. I don't think it'll be that one. Might be this one. Yep, there we go. So like you can see, the secret rooms are generally surrounded on as many sides as possible. This one's surrounded on 3 sides. So that's how I had an idea that it was here. It also could have been down below the item room, although they tend not to be attached to item rooms. The power up in here is my little unicorn. It's not as good as the pony for me right now, so I think I'm going to stick with the pony. And we will move on to the next floor, which will be the depths, or the necropolis. So there's Isaac having another one of his little fever dreams. Getting hit in the head with a dodgeball. Poor kid. Okay, so we're on Necropolis 1. This is the Wrath of the Lamb version of this floor. Fistula bits. Oops, crap, that was dumb. Crack these open. Grubs come out. Grubs attack you. Grubs get killed. If you're not a big dummy like me. Okay. Wrap that up. Get a penny for our trouble. And check out the item room. Tough Love. What this does basically is it makes you spit out a tooth every so often. You can see my shots here. We got quite a rainbow medley of shots going on. White, red, green, teeth. The teeth, when they hit, do a lot of damage. And as you can see, my Isaac now looks like he's gotten punched in the face. One of the things I really like about this game is how each one of the power-ups actually kind of changes the look of your character. Every time you get to the end, you look a little bit different than you did the run before. Alright, Horseman Head. This guy is annoying. I'm going to pop these flies so that they can't hurt me. The white flies can hurt me. Like I said, when I pop the poops, they can no longer hurt me. Ah, that was dumb. That was real dumb. Okay, 2 of diamonds. What that does is it doubles the amount of pennies that you have in your inventory. So that's going to synergize well with our Judgment card. Judgment will plunk down a little dude that we can give pennies to for power-ups. So we'll wait until we have a few more pennies. Oh, Flight is awesome here because it gives us all the bombs. You can see how if you're on foot, getting through this room might be a bit of a problem. Now, down at the bottom here, we have a Tinted Rock. These, you bomb them open for power-ups, and Spirit Hearts. This one gave me a key. Not a great Tinted Rock, but whatever. We need keys. Well, actually, we don't need keys. We need bombs more, but we got a lot of bombs there, so no big deal. These boils will summon spiders. If you don't kill them quick, that one just did, but killed it. And we're all set. A heart and a bomb. Moving along. Alright, let's head over to the left here. Now, this room is not going to present any significant challenge because of our Scatoll power-up. You can see these flies, they just want to hang out with us. See? That guy would still hurt us if we flew into him, but all these flies, yeah, they just want to hang out. But, you know, I have a jealous fly who orbits around me. He's like, no, he's my person. Bomb flies will still explode. Damage will still hurt you. So be careful of that. Again, same room. No real significant challenge here. But believe me, if you don't have Scatoll, this room would be a whole lot tougher. Okay. We get another key. Another Horseman Head. Oh, God, I hate this guy. But fortunately, he's just going to retreat to the back of the room and be a big dingus. I said dingus. In case you haven't noticed already, and if you've been watching any Isaac videos on YouTube, you'll know of a guy called Northern Lion. He's a guy who has a series on Isaac that is up to like 700 some odd videos now. It's crazy. But he's a guy that I discovered when I bought Isaac, and I was trying to figure out how to make my way through this little world, and he has been enormously helpful. Northern Lion, love your videos, man. Big reason why I'm doing this. God, I keep getting this room over and over again. I'm sorry, this is kind of boring, but because there's really no challenge to any of this. Okay, there's a bunch more pennies, and we're gonna double all of those with our 2 of diamonds card pretty soon. Show you a bit of the synergy. Okay, masks of infamy. These guys are annoying. The hearts are linked to the masks. The masks cannot be hurt by any means. See, that one's poison. He don't give a fuck. He's just flying around. See, if I can fly this room, it would be a lot tougher. These guys, when they see you, they come right at you. And they will chase you around. The hearts run away from you. You have to kill the hearts to kill the masks. Kind of a cool little enemy dynamic in this, but man, those guys are annoying. Alright, another penny. That's good. More fistula parts. Pop them open. Kill the grubs. Again, our power is such that we're not really going to have a whole lot of challenge here. And we can fly, so they can't really corner us. And we get a spirit heart for our trouble. That's cool. Interesting thing there, you notice when I picked up that spirit heart, even though I don't have full red health, the spirit heart counts as a heart for the trap room. So if I have 3 red hearts and a spirit heart, out of 4 hearts, I can go into the trap room. So let's do that. And there's a pill. Alright, screaming babies. Angel baby shoots more than the other ones, you'll notice. He shoots a 3-shot. These guys only shoot 1. These guys teleport when you get them lined up. Really annoying. And I hate the noise they make. I just hate the noise they make. That screaming sound is so irritating. Okay, hoppers, no big deal. Kill these guys. And knights. Okay, these guys, the trick with them is you can't hurt them from the front. When they're facing you, you can't hurt them. You can with the poison damage. That'll hurt them, but otherwise you have to get behind them and shoot them in the brain. They have a very obvious weak spot, and I guess Edmund McMillan is a fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay, there's a range up pill, that's good. We'll get our judgment card back. And carry on exploring. Okay, there's the boss room. And all in all, this Necropolis floor has been pretty slack. No major problems. Alright. Pop these open. Kill the grubs that come out. Alright, all good. Good, good, good. Kill this last grub, and there's our heart. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do some cleanup on this floor. Let's see if we can find the secret room. There it is right there. Some money in it. Pop the fires open. And let's go get our 2 of diamonds card so that we can double up this money. Check out the shop. Alright, it's 2 diamonds, double money, 48 pennies. Pick our judgment card back up. And let's head over to the shop. Now we're on a pretty deep floor here, so odds are we're probably going to get a greed fight. Yep, called it. Alright. Further down you go, the more likely it is you're going to see greed. It's also a factor, I believe, of how much money you're carrying. Oh my god, I'm just playing like an idiot here. Alright, so he coughed up some cash. That's good. We'll just collect our money back up. Came out of it 6 cents ahead, but we lost our spirit heart. All in all, not a great result. Let's see what boss we got. Oh god, it's the boss version of Mask of Infamy. Probably the single most irritating boss in the entire game. And you'll see why in a second. Can't hurt the mask, can only hurt the heart. Until such time as the heart... Come on, heart. Die. There we go. Heart's dead. So now we can hurt the mask. One thing I got going for me here is I've got the poison shots. Poison shots will hurt it no matter where you hit it, but ordinarily you'd have to get behind it. You can see how fast this prick is moving and how much he turns. Come on. Really irritating character, this one. And another weird thing about it is there's no boss health bar at the top of the screen. Normally the bosses have a health bar to show you how far along they are. This guy does not. It's kind of a pain. So I think I'm just going to keep my distance, keep trying to hit him with the poison shots, wear him down. Come on, buddy. Seriously, one of the most irritating bosses in the game. Far too many hit points as far as I'm concerned. Just keep poisoning his ass. More dots, more dots. Okay, stop dots. Okay, and there we go. That power up we get is Squeezy. Squeezy coughs up 2 spirit hearts and gives us a power up to our tears, our fire rate stat. So you can see we're really cranking out the shots now. Let's carry on to the next level. Alright, the toilet dream. I hate that one. Alright, so we got an arcade right off the bat. Let's explore a little bit. We got lots of money, so may want to make use of the arcade. I'm gonna try not to be annoying about it. There's a heart, fills us back up. Okay. So zombies and boils. Not a big deal. There we go, all handled. Let's take another shot. Oh, this shop actually has stuff in it, but it's all garbage. Portable slot machine is basically just a slot machine that takes up a spacebar item slot. Not worth it at all. Bomb, heart. Got lots of both, so don't really need it. Self-harm room, not needing that. Alright, brains. These guys leave trails behind. Now, because we fly, we can walk over these all we want. The only way these guys can hurt me is actually to physically come in contact with me, but you can see how, if you're on foot, these guys can really make your life miserable. Alright, more brains, this time with a turret in the middle, and we got a library down at the bottom. The room over on the left is kind of an interesting one. This is a boss trap room. This door will only open up if I have 1 red heart. Inside will be a guaranteed power-up, but I will have to fight 2 bosses to get it. So we got an arcade on this floor, so we can actually go use the whatchamacallit, the blood bank machine to juice ourselves down low enough to get in there. Knights, again, you can see they take no damage from the front unless you poison them. Piercing shots will go through them too. But if you don't have a way to deal with these guys ordinarily, all you gotta do is get in behind them like that and kill them. They also take damage from the side, so. Alright, couple of bombs to finish off the room. Oh, tinted rock. I'm gonna totally bomb that. And there's a spirit heart. That's good. Alright, we still got a bit of exploring to do. We got lots of keys, so let's see what's in the library. Book of Belial. Telepathy for Dummies. Book of Belial ups your damage. Telepathy for Dummies gives you homing shots. Neither one of these I'm going to take, but I pick them up and use them just so that they get taken out of the item pool, which means they can't come up again. If we get another library only spawns books, so take enough books out of the library's kind of possible list of power-ups that it can give you, and it starts coughing up non-book power-ups, which is kind of cool. Alright, Larry Jr. now, just an ordinary mob, no longer a boss. And we'll just finish off this punk ass, and we're done. Silver chest, troll bomb. And you can see there, that's one of the downsides of that. Where the hell did that bomb go? Bomb just went out the door. I've never seen that. Oh, wait, there it is. That is so bizarre. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, anyways. One of the downsides of the Magneto power-up, and I believe I have the Magneto on this one. Yeah, I do. One of the downsides to the Magneto power-up is that it pulls troll bombs towards you. So you got to be aware of that. Alright, bomb flies. These guys explode in shots, not explosions. Fragmentation bomb flies, I guess. And a pill. This pill is bombs are key. Not really interested in keeping that, but let's see what's in the item room. Okay, this one is Roid Rage. Oh, and the common cold disappeared in the basement. Roid Rage basically gives your shots speed, like it increases the speed that your shots travel at, and it gives you some range too. Also increases your character speed, so I'm moving a little fast now. Oh, hoppers. Hate these guys. Just gotta keep moving. They will try to zone you. Just gotta keep firing, watch out for the leaps, and hide in the rocks if things get too hairy. Alright. There we go. Alright, all done. More brains, invincible turrets. Oh, I hate those things. Alright. Oh, parting shot. Thanks, jerk. Alright. Good, good, good. Nothing I really need. Oh boy. Okay. These guts things, they'll roll around the edge of the room. They basically turn right every time they hit a wall or something like that. This one is unique. He's colored differently, you can tell. Basically, if you keep your head on, you can avoid those guys. They're not that tough. There's a penny and a bomb for our troubles, and we'll roll on here. You can see these guys just follow the contours of the room, basically. Not very threatening. They do take a lot of damage, though. So we'll just waste these guys. Whoop! See, almost done there. Almost got hit. Tinted rock, blow that up. That gives us a spirit heart, and pop open the chest. Key and a few pennies. All right. So now I think we're going to start looking for the secret room. Could be here. It isn't. Could be here. It is. And that's groovy because it allows me to get into the boss trap room without having to juice myself. So you can see I snuck in here. Not a great power up. Mom's heals basically give you range. Ah, what the hell, it's passive. I can kill the bosses, it's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, our first boss is Chub. It's basically... Ah, crap, he's a big... Whatchamacallit, he's a big grub. Tries to eat you. Spawns little grubs. Not a terribly challenging boss. Just kind of stay out of his way. We got plenty of speed, so no problems dodging him. Next boss is, I believe, Peep. Let's see a boss that I haven't seen here before. Peep jumps and sets off a spray of pee. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's yellow. When you do enough damage to Peep, one of his eyes pops out and starts hovering around the room doing damage to you. And I gotta avoid these shots. Okay, now he's got both eyes out. Watch out for his jumps. Oh god, that was dumb. Come on. Pay attention. Alright, then we're done. So that's a mob or a boss trap room. I think we've done everything we need to do on this floor. I'm not going to bother with the arcade. I can waste a lot of time in there. Yeah, let's just go fight the boss. Okay, Mom fight. Now Mom basically will try and stomp you, and then she will summon monsters from the sides of the room. Don't get too close to the sides, otherwise she will spawn a hand. Oh, I'm taking just dumb damage already. Shoot the foot. Shoot the stuff that sticks out of the sides. She'll step on her own creatures that she summons too, which is a good way to kind of... Whoa! Dumb. Wasn't paying attention there. Gotta clear out some of these guys. Oh boy. Taking dumb damage. And more dumb damage. Whoa! Okay, this is getting serious. Okay, I can take like one more hit from Mom. Whoa! Almost got splattered there. Okay, get her to take care of that guy. Oh boy. Okay. Hang in there. Getting in the middle of the room. Oh boy. Okay, watch out for the zombie. Oh, don't get hit. Use the terrain to my advantage. Oh god. One more hit and I'm done. It's gonna be close. Okay. Managed to pull it out. Alright. So our power up is Mom's coin purse. Has a bunch of pills in it. Ah, tears down. We won't be taking that one again. Bombs are key. Don't really need that. Luck up. It's great. Alright. Well, here we go down to the womb with 2 hearts. Not especially hopeful about our chances here. But we'll give it a shot. Now in the womb, everything gets serious. Any hits you take will do a full heart of damage. Sometimes it takes a little while to load here. Please don't crash. Flash game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. We get the weird pink background. I'll skip that. Alright, so welcome to the womb. Oh boy. Yep, see, everything does 1 heart of damage now. Okay, now this is a doppelganger. You can see basically he mirrors my movements. When I shoot, he shoots. Really annoying to deal with. Come on. I guess my fly's not going to hurt him. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, the way to deal with these guys, plant a bomb, move them on top of it. Problem solved. Okay, Hangman, don't need that. I have flight. I think I'm actually going to pop my judgment card here. I've been hanging on to this for a while. Alright, buddy, I need you to give me some hearts. I really need some hearts. Ipecac. You know, with 1 heart left, that would be really stupid to pick up. Basically, Ipecac, you shoot bombs instead of tears. And I would blow my own fool ass clean off if I picked that power up. So I'm just going to leave it be for now. Just really hoping for something better with that. But part of playing Binding of Isaac is learning to live with disappointment. Alright. There we go. Finish off the last of those guys. And away we go. Okay. This is going to be difficult. Yep, and I'm dead. Alright. That's the first episode of my Binding of Isaac series. Wish I could have ended a little more successfully, but you know what they say, any run where you kill Mom is basically a successful run. Join me again. I'll be playing this again. I'll be playing this a lot, so if you enjoy Isaac, I'll see you next time.